Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill and welcome to Suncoast FYI. Today we get a sneak peek at the newest exhibitions at Ringling College of Art and Design's upcoming Art Walk, a documentary film series connecting our community to today's global issues, the upcoming Florida State Art Battle, and tips on heart health and stroke prevention with Encompass Health. Art Walk at Ringling College of Art and Design is an incredible way to experience what all the campus galleries have to offer, including Ligature, a new topography exhibition. And joining us now with more is Director and Chief Curator of Galleries and Exhibitions, Tim Yeager. Well, we're getting ready for another Art Walk, which is
Art Walk.
Very exciting.
It's that time of year.
I mean, the numbers for our last one were amazing. We'll talk about that in a minute, but let everybody know who hasn't experienced Art Walk what it is, Tim.
If you haven't joined us for an Art Walk on campus at Ringling College of Art and Design, this is another one not to miss. Art Walk is a really festive, engaging experience that is family friendly for all ages and all backgrounds. And basically what it looks like is you arrive on campus and multiple venues are open with exhibitions. And so you just walk from exhibition to exhibition, and in between the shows are food trucks and demonstrations and music and all kinds of great stuff. So it's a wonderful alternative event to the norm to come out and celebrate art and experience a lot of culture all in one spot.
And this is the last one until upcoming in this fall, right? So
that's correct.
Don't miss this.
So February 28th, 5 to 8 p.m. on campus at Ringling College of Art and Design. Don't miss, because the next one is in October.
Okay, so grab this one. And you've added valet parking, you just mentioned.
We have added valet parking, so if you're handicapped or looking for a parking spot, we will have valet available for those who'd like to use it.
Okay, and always have maps available so people know how to get around to 8 galleries. Do we have open?
That's correct. So we do have 8 galleries open. Basically what will happen is when you get out of your car, you'll find a student ambassador or public safety officer. They'll have maps ready and available, and will be able to direct you in the correct location that you'd like to go. So wayfinding is pretty simple with this particular event.
All right.
So.
Now, one of the new exhibitions that you have opening is the Ligature exhibition.
Ligature is one that I wanted to highlight because it's a student exhibition from our type club. It's their 10th year, so it's called Ligature X, X being the 10. And so it's a graphic design exhibition, and at the event they're going to be doing live silk screening as well. So you can bring a shirt and have a really neat design put on your shirt at the event.
Is there a cost associated with that?
No. Everything's free,
Wow.
except for food with the food trucks. But everything on campus is free. For the Art Walk, admission's always free. So we'd love for everyone to come out.
The kids would love to have a shirt done. I mean, how fun would that be?
Oh, absolutely.
Original
It's a
design
wonderful way to experience the art process and then walk away with a special art item.
Okay.
Also, in the Made by Gallery, we have the Alumni Women of Age exhibition, which is one definitely not to miss. I would go to that one.
Okay.
I will go to that one.
Okay. Maybe not that night, but you're a busy guy.
And then also in the Willis Smith Gallery, one that I wanted to highlight is the Best of Ringling Continuing Studies and Special Programming exhibition. So anybody that has attended one of our workshops that's a non-traditional student will be featured in this exhibition. It's a juried exhibition, so...
This is the first time for that?
Second annual. So there's going to be a wonderful arrangement of all types of different works to look at, and so...
All right. And you've got the continuing beautiful, amazing glass in the basket.
It's such an amazing exhibition that we wanted to extend it even longer through March 30th, so that will be on view in the Richard and Barbara Bash Gallery in the Larry R. Thompson Academic Center. So lots to see, lots to do. Definitely don't want to miss, but all the information, everything that I've just mentioned will be on our website, ringling.edu/galleries.
Okay, and as we mentioned, record numbers.
Record numbers. In one gallery, we had over 750 people.
Yes, and we had over 700, which was up almost double from the previous one. So it's an amazing experience.
Bring your friends, bring your family, bring your
great
dog.
time. Yep.
Come out and enjoy art on campus at Ringling
Great.
College of Art
February
Design.
28th,
February 28th,
5 to 8.
5 to 8.
Okay, great. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
See you. Just ahead on Suncoast FYI, a documentary film series connecting members of our community. With so many pressing global issues, we often need a reminder that there is more that unites us than divides us. And Osher Lifelong Learning Institute at Ringling College is helping us form these deeper human connections through their documentary and film series. And here with more is host and facilitator Julie Cotton. Well, this is quite a huge undertaking for anyone. I hope you have a good team to support you.
Well, I have a small team. This is something that actually is not as hard as it may seem, because I love doing it. So it's something that has been going on now for 3 years. Each time we try to take a slightly different slant on it, but there are 3 main themes that really frame what I'm trying to do. First of all, the name Connections is really important, because I think in today's world, and I'm hardly alone here, that despite all our various ways of staying connected, human beings are actually less connected to one another than ever before. And I think watching a film collectively, being in a room with other people, sharing the emotional reaction to the film, and then talking about it afterwards, is a really wonderful way for people to feel connected to each other.
So this is how you chose the particular series that you're doing.
I get to choose the films, which is, to me, just a wonderful opportunity to view all kinds of films. And my criteria is really twofold, whether it fits into the themes, and those are people to people.
This is what we're doing this year, right?
That's right.
Okay.
People to the environment, and our environment today definitely includes technology, and also people to other species, because we're not the only ones on this planet. And also whether the films are just engaging, whether they engage you not only in your head, but also in your heart and in your gut.
Now, how often do these take place, Julie?
They're every third Tuesday, pretty much throughout our entire calendar year. We start in October. There are 3 films in the fall, and there are 5 films in the spring. We are about halfway now through the spring session. We've had 2, we have 3 more.
Okay, and where are they held?
We are housed in the brand new Ollie at Ringling College facility, which is in the new Sarasota Art Museum.
Which is lovely.
Which is a beautiful new space. Some people still know of it as the old Sarasota High School. Looks like a high school from the outside, not at all from the inside.
No. Now, you said you chose these specific films. What was your criteria, because you only have 12?
Well, actually, even
8?
fewer than 12, yeah. If it fits those 3 themes, and I try to make sure that we hit all 3 of those themes at least once during the series. And there are some films that do all 3. They really show human connections to one another. They're very much about our environment and our culture, and also about animals. And so those are very special if I can hit all 3 in a single film.
Now, what is the next film that you are showing?
The next one, I'm so glad you asked about that. It's called Catching Sight of Thelma and Louise.
Oh my gosh.
And it includes, not surprisingly, clips of the original Thelma and Louise. But what makes it really special and is perfect for our audience is that there are interviews of men and women about our age who saw the film when they were quite young, reflecting on what that film meant to them way back then when the film was made, and what they see and feel today Many of us
Very
were,
interesting.
you know, young professionals at
Right.
that time, and here we are now grandmothers.
Right, right.
How did that happen?
Do you have a discussion after the film?
Yes, we do. We
Okay.
do. There's
All
a
right.
half an hour reserved after every film to talk about them.
Now, is there a charge for this, Julie?
There is, and it depends on if you're a member or not, but it's either $10 or $12. It's a pretty nominal
Okay,
fee.
and when is this taking place? Where can people find out that and go for more
The
information?
next one is on April 3rd. No, excuse me, on March 3rd. I'm ahead of myself. And to get more information, just go on our website, Ollie at Ringling College, and you'll find, just look for the name Connections, and all of our films and
Okay.
the dates and
And
times
this
are
is
listed
open to
there.
everyone?
Anyone.
Anyone can
Anyone
attend?
at all.
Okay,
Anyone.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Great, well, thank you for being here.
Oh,
and
my
what a
pleasure.
fun job you have.
It is fun. It's definitely fun. Thanks.
Next on Suncoast FYI, we check in with the Arts and Cultural Alliance about an interactive art competition. Art Battle Sarasota is a live experience unlike any other, and here to tell us all about it is Arts and Cultural Alliance Executive Director Jim Shirley. Well, it's good to have you on here. We've been trying for a while.
It's good to be here again. Thank you.
And here you are to tell us all about Art Battle. What is Art Battle?
Well, Art Battle is actually a national and international art competition format that has been around for several years now. And we did our first Art Battle in Sarasota in January of last year. Since then, we have done 2 additional regional art battles, one at Art Center Venice, one at Art Center Sarasota, in preparation for what's going to be taking place here in March of this year, March 14th, where we're going to have the state of Florida Art Battle Championships here.
Okay.
So there will be people here from Venice, Sarasota, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Jacksonville, artists from all over the state who will be competing for the state championship, and then the winner of that will go on to a national championship.
Okay, now what is it? What kind of artists are going to be competing? What can people expect to see, Jim?
Great. Well, what you can expect to see is visual art, painting, being created, and it's in a competitive format. We're going to have a live stage set up in the middle of the Selby Library Auditorium, so it can be viewed from above or at ground level.
Wow.
There will be 6 artists competing simultaneously for a 20-minute period. At the end of 20 minutes, they had to put down their brushes and stop painting, so they're creating from blank canvas to fully done piece of art in 20 minutes.
Wow.
And then the great thing about it is that the audience who is there viewing the art being created votes on who they think is the winner of that round. And there will be 3 rounds that go on, 2 rounds that will, the championship of round 1 and the champions of round 2 will go to the finals, and the winner of the round 3 will then be crowned the state champion of Florida for the art battle.
Now, are they given a specific type of painting to create, or can it be anything that they want?
They're given a specific type of paint. All artists start with a blank canvas and the same type of paint.
Okay.
But then it's up to them to create whatever
Whatever
they
they
want
want.
to create.
Okay.
There is no theme for the
yeah.
image that's being done. And so you'll see anything from florals to, to modern art to portraits, all types of things, but it's being done at such an amazing speed.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And what is really incredible is at the end, the art is really very, very good art.
Amazing, amazing.
It's, yeah.
So obviously Sarasota is a wonderful place. How did we come to host this art exhibition, Jim?
Well, and we're very excited to be able to do it. Art Battle, I've been talking to them for about 4 or 5 years about doing an art battle in Sarasota. Timing had just not worked out, so in January of last year, we did our very first one, and we did it at the Selby Library, and it was a smash hit. We had about 400 people that came in, watched the art being created. There's a light show, there's live music, there's a lot of energy, there's food and drink. So people have a real experience of being able to watch art being created. That was so successful for us that Art Battle came to us and said, we'd like to do the state championships in Sarasota in 2020. And on the way to that, we'll do 2 regionals in Sarasota and Venice as a part of their work throughout the state, and that's how we got involved.
Okay, now, but how did the Arts and Cultural Alliance come to sponsor this event?
Well,
I know you asked.
Yeah, no.
And they like you.
Well, we asked and we like to. A big part of the mission of the Arts and Cultural Alliance is to make art available to all of our
Everyone.
citizens in ways that are significant to them. And as you know, we partner with all of our great arts organizations, the opera, the orchestra, all the theaters, but we also partner with all the art centers. And we felt it was appropriate to give people a different way to see art being made. You know, the person on the street doesn't always get to see something being created on a canvas. So we felt that we were the appropriate organization to allow people a chance to see this type of creativity at work.
Well, thank you very much for doing that. Now, again, this takes place on March
14th, Saturday evening.
Okay.
It's going to be at the downtown Selby Library. Tickets are available online at artbattle.org, and or you can go to our website, the sarasotaarts.org, and get directed to it. The price is $30. That includes food, drink, some of the best art creation you can have, music,
What a fun
really
night.
exciting evening, and we encourage the public to come. It's open to everyone.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and I look forward to it.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.
Thanks, Jim. After the break, we celebrate American Heart Month with some helpful tips. February is American Heart Month, and Encompass Health is working to raise awareness about the preventable factors of heart disease and stroke. And here with more is Director of Creative Connections of Compass Health Rehabilitation Hospital of Sarasota, Linda Odom. Hi, Linda.
Hello.
Nice to see you in a different setting.
Thank you.
Yes,
Hello.
Yes. So, the risk of stroke is more prevalent in women. Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Why is that?
Well, first of all, thank you for having us.
Oh, of course,
Okay.
of course.
And let me talk about stroke and awareness for that. I think that a lot of times people don't realize the reason that women are more at risk than men. In fact, twice as many women have strokes than men. Often we put ourselves last on the plate.
Sure.
Okay. But of all the different factors and the roles that we have, caregivers, wives, mothers, friends, employees, but also pregnancy can sometimes elevate the risk of stroke, migraine headaches, certain type of birth control pills, diet,
Interesting.
exercise, or lack of. Remember when I said all the different roles?
Yeah,
Often
yeah.
we don't really take care of ourselves. So those are a lot of the risk factors that women have more than men.
Okay. And what are some of the key stroke symptoms that women need to be aware of?
Okay. Well, the American Heart Association and Encompass have formed a 3-year sponsorship called Together We End Stroke. Okay. And what that is a national program. And we've come up with this quick little acronym, FAST. And these are the symptoms that you need to be aware of, whether you are a woman or a man, but particularly for women. F, face drooping. Has your face dropped? Is it kind of shifted a little bit? A, arm weakness. Has it gone limp or is it uncomfortable? Speech difficulty, slurred speech, or maybe not being able to articulate what you're trying to get out to say. The last one, T, that's the most important one. Time. Time is your brain. Time, fast,
Okay.
is all you need to remember.
Okay. So, Linda, you mentioned that there was an event that you just recently had called Go Red.
Yes.
What was that about? And yes.
Okay,
tell us.
thanks. I get so excited. Go Red is the American Heart Association. It's the biggest fundraiser, I guess, throughout the country. But on February 14th, Valentine's Day, which was a couple of weeks ago, we actually had the event in Tampa. And what the Go Red Luncheon basically highlighted was, of course, the risk factors and the signs and symptoms, but also, too, to create the awareness. So what we did at the luncheon is basically, before the luncheon, it was kind of like a vendor fair. And what Encompass Health had was a simulated art experience, is what we're going to do with you today.
Okay.
To create the feeling of what it might feel like just to have had a stroke, just some of the signs and symptoms on a small scale. Obviously, you're going to be experiencing this only for a few minutes,
Sure.
but we work with people that have had a stroke and how this may be affecting their life.
Okay.
So we did that. It was very powerful because then you could kind of see firsthand, as opposed to just talking about the symptoms, you might could experience this
All right.
in
Well,
a small way.
where shall we start?
Okay, why don't you do me a favor? First of all, put on these glasses. And I know this will probably be kind of quick, so we'll make it kind of fast. So I may
Wow.
actually. Okay, and those are little foggle glasses. And then what I'd like to ask you to do, are you right-handed or left-handed?
Left-handed.
Left-handed. If you
Yes.
don't mind, just pick up this mitt, please, with your right hand. Okay, and put it on. I'll let you put it on with both hands.
Okay.
Okay, and again, if you're left-handed, could you just hide the left hand behind your back? Because say that you've had a stroke and that hand is no longer working right now, so it's impaired.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you, if you don't mind, can you try to see if you can get one of these magic markers out of?
Out
See if
of
you
or
can
pick it
just see if you
up?
can pick up one to start with.
Wow.
It's a little bit tricky, isn't
Oh
it?
my gosh.
Okay, so one of the first things that,
Yeah.
good, one of the first things that we say is, you saw how difficult that was.
Yes.
So if somebody's had a hand impaired, their vision, those are some of the side effects of the stroke, we ask to say, please ask for help. Because once a patient has asked us for help,
Yes.
then we're able to help them. Now let's see if we can, see if you can maybe color in any of this fast again.
Like, oh, color.
Yeah, can you see?
Yes,
Can you
I
see?
can.
Okay,
I can
see?
see it, but I'm coloring the person in.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, good, he's got green hair.
Oh, I'm supposed to be doing. Okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just being silly. I'm just being silly. Okay.
So, but
there
trying
you
to
go.
stay in the lines is
Trying
not
to stay
easy.
in the lines is difficult.
It
So,
is.
yes. Okay, you can put that down now. And if you
With
want
my
to,
left hand?
yeah, you can. I'll let you use your other
Oh.
hand. And you might want to go ahead and take off the glasses. Also, I just wanted to mention what this is at our Encompass website. We have a heart healthy cookbook that we've combined.
Oh, that's great.
So this is just a little recipe, so you can go onto the Encompass Health website for heart healthy tips, symptoms, as well as for the cookbook. Okay.
That's wonderful. Now, where can our viewers go to find you, Linda?
EncompassHealth.com.
Okay.
And
we'll put
we're
that
in the
across the screen.
Sarasota hospital here.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you. And this was very enlightening and very important for all of us. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Coming up this weekend, the 32nd Annual Venice Italian Festival and Carnival. Enjoy your favorite Italian cuisine, from sausage and peppers to ravioli and chicken parmesan. The event also features carnival rides, live entertainment, and more. This free event is happening all weekend at the Venice Airport's paved midway. Plus, celebrate the beginning of the spring training season with the Pittsburgh Pirates exhibition games against the Minnesota Twins. The game takes place Saturday at 1:05 p.m. at Leacombe Park in Bradenton. And you can follow spring training coverage all season on SNN Sports with director Jake Young. If you would like to promote your community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you, and this is a complimentary service. Please call our producer, Andrea Chu, at 941-361-4651. To view previous episodes, go to snntv.com. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.